is Christy, and today I'm doing my persuasive speech on why apartment buildings should have a community garden accessible. Okay, so everyone just close your eyes with me for one moment. Imagine that you're outside of your apartment. Finally, in Minnesota, the winter is gone. You can hear the sound of the birds chirping and your friends and family in the same apartment complex laughing around you. You can hear the birds chirping, the smell of fresh air, brushes around you. You can feel the soft grass beneath your feet. And maybe even at this time, you've had an opportunity to dig a little bit in the dirt and get your hands dirty. Today, we're going to be talking about community gardens. Go ahead and open your eyes. Now, all of you at some point in your life have probably had the chance to dig in a community garden or just a garden in your own yard. But imagine what it would be like if every single apartment building in the metro of Minneapolis gave their residents the opportunity to be a part of something bigger, like a garden. Community gardens have been shown to have many health effects. One thing of many effects of having a community garden can have. A study released by, I don't remember, said that a people-plant interaction, the physiological, psychological, and sociological effects of plants on people can have a considerable practical experience. And this shows the possible benefits of working with plants. The amount of green care farms has grown from 75 to 430 in a period of 4 years in the Netherlands. Clients on these farms are also working with these plants. The Health Council of the Netherlands also mentions an increased interest in the contribution of human well-being of working with plants in an atonement of community gardens. Against this background, it seems useful to present an overall picture of the different settings in which plants are being used in interaction with people and the benefits of plants for human well-being. There have been many articles released over the past years that have shown that people interacting in an outdoor environment with plants has an overall increase in physiological, psychological, and sociological effects. But beyond that, when we hone in on psychological and sociological effects, what kind of effects does it have on people when you know the neighbors around you? Knowing your neighbors can have so many benefits to it. When you know who's around you, it makes you feel safer. Studies show that I don't have the exact study up, but studies show that when people know their neighbors around them, the increased safety rate of the neighborhood goes up drastically. There's also been a paper shown that members' perceptions of the health benefits in a Port Melbourne community garden shows that people who are urban dwellers in an urban community garden have perceptions of health and well-being benefits associated with the membership. The garden was felt by members to be a sanctuary people could come together and escape daily pressures, a source of advice and social support, and identified spiritual, fitness, and nutritional benefits from participation in the community garden. All of these things are evident that, as we spoke about earlier, having health benefits, but also the sociological benefits from being surrounded by a wonderful community. Another reason why we should implement community gardens is we have the space to do so. It may be very limited compared to being in a smaller town, but having the space to do so creates an opportunity for us to grow as a community. Another reason why is we can also help the management maintain and have them have to take care of less grassy areas. On top of that, having less grassy areas and lawn care is good for the environment. There are a lot of negative aspects to having an American lawn. There are so many lawn care machines that are dangerous, lots of fuel going into that, which creates a lot of fossil fuel usage and CO2 emissions. Runoff from fertilizers and pesticides harm streams, lakes, and wetlands, and there can be negative human health consequences as well. The typical lawn culture is a monoculture, and the typical grass is not native to where it's being grown. So what's an alternative? We could source native grasses, or we could also be growing our own produce to help us also benefit our physical health. Each one of us wants to create a connection with our surroundings, whether it's with nature, with our community, or with our own personal self. How can we continue to create connections with our neighborhood, with our outdoor areas, and with our surrounding environment by helping ourselves and helping our communities? Thank you.